Q100, Bert Show. It is 8:53 right now. All right, what we want to do is, Sarah's going to do a song for you guys, but we want to get the mix just right before she breaks into something official. So you just do what you got to do.
This will only take a second.
Whatever you got to do.
Can I get a little more keys in the headphones, please? This is behind the scenes at Soundcheck, people. All right, we're going to do this. And I'm going to do a brand new song. Okay. Instead of singing Love Song. I hope you guys don't hate me. But this is also kind of about the record label too. Well,
you really don't like that song. Charlie, you want to grab a mic? She's really got some beef with Epic, man.
Come on now.
No, but I actually wrote this about, I guess maybe 5 years ago, before I had a record deal, about what it would feel like to have a record deal.
Okay.
I think it just helps the lyrics make more sense when you start to hear it that way. Okay, so this is called Bottle It Up. There'll be girls across the nation that'll eat this up, babe. I know that it's your soul, but could you bottle it up and get down to the heart of it? No, it's my heart, you're straight out of your luck. Don't make me tell you again, my love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. I am aiming to be somebody that somebody trusts with a delicate soul. I don't claim to know much, except soon as you start to make room for the parts that aren't you, it gets harder to bloom in a garden of love. Love, love, love. Love, 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 love. Only thing I ever could need, only one good thing worth trying to be, and it's love. Love, 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 love. I do it for love. Love, 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 love. We can understand the sentiment she's saying to us, so with sensible sounds. So could you kindly shut up and get started at keeping your part of the bargain? Oh please, little darling, you're killing me sweetly with love. Love, 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 love. Only thing I ever could need, only one good thing worth trying to be, and it's love. Love, 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 love. I do it for love, 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 love. I started as a flicker meant to be a flame. Skin has gotten thicker, but it burns the same. Still a baby in a cradle, gotta take my first fall. Baby's getting next to nowhere, with her back against the wall. Then to make me happy, make me sad. Wanna make it better, better, so bad. But save your resolutions for your never new year. There is only one solution I can see here. Love you. All I ever could need, only one good thing worth trying to be, and it's love, 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 love. I do it for love, 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 love. Oh, only gonna give you what you give away, so give love, love. You're only gonna give you what you give away. Love, 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 love. Oh yes, I do it for love, love. Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's great. Thank you so much. Really beautiful. You know, we said before you came in here today that, if you go online and you can see some people are saying, making the comparisons between Norah Jones and all that. Do those comparisons, those bug you? To another artist? Or don't you want to have, like, your own voice and, like, hey, I don't really...
Yeah, I mean, they don't bother me. I happen to be fans of those people. If they were, like, suggesting people that I couldn't stand, it might be a little more obnoxious. But, I think it's really natural to hear something new and want to kind of fit it into your frame of reference. And, I do it too. When I hear a new band, it's like, oh, it's a mix between this person and that person, just to try to figure out how to explain it. And then I think, if people get familiar with you enough, then they hopefully start to kind of see why you are unique in whatever way you are, you know. So
If there was one artist who's already huge that you could model your career after, who would it be?
you know, I think of people that really maintain their artistic integrity throughout their career. People like Joni Mitchell or Bonnie Raitt. Those are females that jump out at me. People like Paul Simon and you know, people that can tour as long as they want to tour. People will come see them play when they want to, and they kind of they get to sort of, you know, guide themselves at that point, you know.
Are you anticipating that being an obstacle for you, where people are sort of guiding you in one way, yet you have to keep your artistic authenticity, and there's a struggle going on?
I think, yeah, that's the age-old question of how do you marry art and commerce, and you know, try to figure out how are you going to sell your art and feel okay about what you're doing. And the bad part about having been successful is that then there's expectations, and then there's more pressure in that way. If this whole album had just, you know, been a total flop and only my mom bought the 5 copies that sold, you know, then, you know, but it is a good problem to have.
Yeah, success is a pain in the ass.
Right. Yeah. More money, more problems.
That's why we preach no ratings on this show. And we've always been very satisfied.
You've talked about your mom and your dad so far in this interview. Are they your biggest supporters? Are they your biggest fans?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been great. You know, I was really lucky. I never got those conversations of like, oh, you're choosing music. You know, I never really had that. So they always said, do what you love and go for it.
That's awesome.
I was also the baby, you know, my younger sister now is 5. So there was a lot of years where I was the youngest. And so I think I kind of got babied a little bit. So nobody was giving me any, you know, flack for not having chosen a really stable career.
In finance or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I never got that.
Well, Sara Bareilles is playing tonight, but you can't see it if you don't have tickets already. Brittany can't see it.
Brittany tonight. It's been sold out for weeks.
I have tickets to give away.
Yeah, you have tickets.
She does.
This is tricky for Brittany today because she has to ask you guys to call. Then she has to go into another room and then call herself. And then has to try to be caller 100 in order to win today.
Right.
And if Brittany doesn't pick herself up, you can win after 10 o'clock this morning on Q100. All right, Sarah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Bottle Up is beautiful.
Really is.
Love that song.
Thank you.
Sarah Bareilles in studio with The Bert Show on Q100.